What's up, everyone? How's it going?
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to World Design Champ. This is episode number 1. I'm your host, Kay Hud.
I'm Level Bevel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome.
Yeah, I see everybody filtering in.
Yeah.
Hey there. Hey, Ducky87. What's up?
What's going on? Live Ritually, Bo Get 'em, Iris Draws, Live Ritually. What's happening? Cool, everybody.
Nice.
So we're going to get this show started. This is the first one, so bear with us while we get everything sorted. But really, thanks for joining us. Yeah, iron it all out.
Awesome.
Yeah. Kyle, tell everybody what World Design Champ is.
Totally. So this is a first-of-a-kind head-to-head design battle. So we're going to have top motion artists, and they're going to race against the clock to create a themed piece of art.
Yep. Guys, nobody knows the theme just yet. We're going to reveal it right before the battle starts. We're just going to give a few minutes right here, introduce the fellas, and while everybody comes in, let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you can hear everything okay. And so let's meet
definitely feedback.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no feedback right now, right?
Normal no, totally.
Actual commentary. So first battler today is Travis Ragsdale. What's up, Travis? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Excellent. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Let's do a little bit of a rundown. We got a couple of questions, I guess. Tell us where you're from, how long you've been in design and motion, and what's your software of choice today?
I'm a 3D motion designer. I live in Dallas. I've been doing animation, kind of like design stuff for since I was really young, honestly. But then, just like professionally, that's kind of what I do for a job as of like the past 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I'm gonna obviously be using Cinema 4D and probably some Octane. We'll see.
Yeah, nice.
The clock doesn't run out for render time, so.
Hell yeah, and let's meet our other competitor today, Linus Dahlgren. What's going on?
Linus, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. A little tense, but all good.
Cool. Just tell us where you're coming in from, what software you're going to be using, and how long. What you got into motion design and creative.
Yeah, I'm in Gothenburg, Sweden. Been working with this for a couple of years. Been freelancing for over a year and a half, and I come from advertising. Guess I found 3D along the way, and as Travis, I go in Cinema 4D, doing some Redshift and checking out some plugins, but mostly Cinema 4D.
Hell yeah. And
nice.
At the end of the show, we're going to give you guys places to check their work out and follow them, of course. Obviously, it's Travis Ragsdale, Linus Dahlgren, and you can search it if you're on Instagram, you probably know. All right, let's get into some more stuff today. So we have the battle about to start, and Kyle.
And do some rules?
Yeah, let's do some rules.
Figure out how this thing works.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk through some rules. So battlers will have 30 minutes to complete their pieces. So once the 30 minutes are up, then each battler has 5 minutes to render their final image. Now, pieces will be judged based on aesthetics and from a technical perspective, and also the crowd vote. So you get to vote. There'll be a Twitter poll that we'll throw out, and you'll get to vote on who you think should get a point. Speaking of points, the winner needs 2 out of 3 points to win. So, and the battlers have no knowledge of what the theme is for today's battle. So let's go back and get into the theme.
Exactly. Just a quick thing, just a reminder, we mentioned it prior to battle, but 30 minutes to create the whole piece. Right before the 30 minutes is up, we're going to give you guys a minute or two heads up to click to get your render set up, so that the last 5 minutes are literally just us talking while the render is cooking. If you guys have any other questions, let us know in the chat, but otherwise I think we should just get this game going, because I know it's the middle of everybody's work day. We're just going to make it part of our thing. So let's do it.
All right. You ready for today's theme? Today's theme is a day at the beach. A day at the beach. All right, so
it conveys this theme. It's got to look good, and honestly, y'all know how it is. Sometimes just like hot-looking image is going to win. Sometimes a really great concept is going to win. So,
yeah.
Are we ready to go?
Maybe if you sing the whole time.
Yeah, if you sing the whole time, you might win just crowd favorite, but it's all over. All right.
I think here's what we do. We're going to turn the timer on, and that starts now.
Oh boy.
Now.
And we are off.
We're off and running.
Let's go.
Awesome. Let's head over here and what Travis is going to start out with.
Cool. While you're doing that, while they get started, let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. How's it going? I see Let's Play Rough. What's happening? It says, love both the artists, so unique at their art.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We got Travis is starting in on a shape here to see what that becomes. I always love the first few minutes in here to see where everyone takes. We've got Linus
starting with a cube of Taurus.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'll be interested to see what this is.
Yeah. Actually, Travis is starting so surprisingly. It's like a stack of buckets or something.
Oh, let's go.
Let's see.
Let's do full screen here for Travis.
So as we get into it, I'm going to get a little bit more technical, speaking to a little bit of the Cinema 4D stuff. So if you guys have any thoughts or questions in the chat, like as to what the guys are doing, I'm happy to try and answer that or float a question by them. So the show's about competition, but it's also about learning some stuff and learning some technical prowess in cinema. And, just a little bit more is that, there's a lot of tutorials online, a lot of education, but not enough battles. So today we're here to test all those tutorial skills out and really see what it's like to be a 3D artist under pressure. Of course, it's all in fun. So let's blow off some steam today. I know that it's been a tough last 6 months for everyone.
Yeah. Awesome. We're gonna zoom in here on check in on Linus' screen here.
Yeah, let's see.
Awesome.
So I got some
I'm
comments.
so curious as to where this is headed.
I know. Let's go inside. Let's see. I guess. What's up, Elijah? What's going on? Says, I hope Travis renders his own body because that's the only thing I want to see for a day at the beach.
Nice.
Excellent.
This is a family show.
Family show.
Oh wow.
Ducky says, can both artists hear us at this point? Yes. So we're running through this app called Go Lightstream, and we have everybody's video in one, and we're switching through scenes right now. So Kyle is basically showing what we need to show, and then kind of switching back and forth.
So now we're checking in with Travis's screen, and I can't tell yet. There are seeds of creativity and ideas going on here, but I can't see it yet. I'm really interested to let's pull into.
I think I know where Travis is going with this. Travis is
really?
Yeah, I think palm tree. I think
hold on.
Palm tree.
We're
hate
over
to
here.
spoil it, but I think there's a leaf being made.
Now I'm interested. We're over here at Linus' screen right now.
Sorry about that. Okay. So Linus got Redshift pulled up in the top right. If anybody's wondering what that black screen is.
Let's go. Let's push it a little bit.
Let's Play Rough is asking me about the nodes in R23. So we were just actually talking about R23. I'm still working on R21, to be honest. R23 I just got, but I couldn't get the plugins to work. So I definitely want to mess with the node structure, the object nodes, though. Let's Play Rough.
Let's check in on Travis's screen here. Oh, I see those coming together. Here it is.
So Travis basically stacked an object using, I want to say, a cloner. Yep, using a cloner to duplicate these leaves, created one of the leaves, and then did a radial clone. Added a little cool, took a few of the vertexes actually from that polygon and pushed them in to create the uneven rag around the edge of the leaf. And is now modifying the cloner to allow for a bit of randomness here.
That's cool to see it in motion there. Let's see. Hop back over here to Linus' screen. Oh, see these objects coming together.
Oh, that's really cool. So we got some cubes here with some toruses attached to the sides. I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but it seems like you're cloning the toruses on. Linus, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a spline wrap.
Spline wrap, right.
Nice.
So I don't actually know where Linus is going with this. But
I don't either.
Some sort of
I'm
toy.
in suspense.
Be a cool toy of some sort. or some optical illusion.
I think he's holding it close to the vest.
Yeah, MMSLF says, "Where's Linus going with this?" Yeah, we have no idea either.
He's not going to tell us that.
It definitely looks like it has some interesting geometry.
That's cool. All right, let's hop back over. I want to see what. Oh, now we're getting some.
I see some
over
shore,
here.
some beach line,
Yeah,
maybe.
over at Travis's screen, getting some
So
environmental.
So let's hear from Travis a little bit. Trav, like, just maybe like, what were your first thoughts when you heard Day on the Beach? Like, how do you quickly jump into something like this, and how did you make a choice to jump in on the tree first, if you don't mind answering?
Yeah, I'm like trying to think of the idea still as we speak. So I'm like just having to. I know how this goes. Like you just got to start and get something started. So I'm just like building out. Like I started with the tree, and kind of have been thinking as I'm doing that, like what can I do with this? So
Right on.
still, trying to figure it out fully, but.
How does this differ than how you would normally approach a project?
A lot. You have 30 minutes.
Well, technically, you have 23.
23.
Just saying.
Just saying. But yeah, I mean, well, sometimes I guess like sort of what I was reaching for is like a lot of the times you'll jump into cinema and like start playing with something, and the idea will evolve from that initial geometry or that initial concept, or even the texture, for example. Mm-hmm. And in this case, like you're using that approach as opposed to like maybe pulling up Pinterest or like sample imagery to get inspired from, right?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more like time for concepting, which is like right now you don't have that luxury.
Oh. Let's check in over here on Linus's screen. See if we can.
I'm looking straight. Yeah, like I love it. I just don't know where you're going with it, but maybe Linus, talk about your approach if you can.
Yeah, I'm going for an illusion, but over my head.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
See if I can sort it out.
All right.
You got the magic edge.
Live Ritually says, "Love the Game Boy hoodie." So do I. I was telling Travis I had that hoodie. It really tattered when I was a kid. But the old school Game Boy, if no one's played it, that was back in '89. Actually, just a quick... Yeah.
Hop over here to Travis's. I know we got two of them up. Let's push into Travis here for a minute. Travis, where are you headed with this?
I'm hoping I will have time to make some water. We will see.
All right, we're seeing a little bit of the redshift render on Linus's screen.
Let's hop back over.
It's already looking pretty great.
Oh, wow.
What's so cool really is that like once you have some good geometry, even really simplistic geometry, some nice ambient lighting gets in there and it starts really popping off the page. So I'm really digging what geometry Linus has thrown down so far. And looking over it, yeah, super cool.
Let me shift this a little bit. We can see the render.
It's really awesome because both these guys are like the stuff that I have been watching over the years, and I feel like my style lies in between the two of them. So it's like stuff that I would try and be creating right now. I try to be creating right now, but thankfully I don't have to go up against them. So, all right, now it's coming together. Still looking at Linus' screen, getting some light.
Let's see. Sorry,
yeah,
just hop back over here.
Right? Floats. Hell yeah.
Yeah. See, as soon as you got that red in there, then I start to get the idea of where we're headed.
Lifesavers.
I still love the
lightsabers. I mean lifesavers.
Yeah, got a little MC Escher inspiration going on.
Although I'm not sure MC Escher ever went to the beach, but like, probably too dark. Exactly. Suds says, if MC Escher engineered a lifesaver. Exactly.
Nice.
All right, let's look at Travis's screen for a moment. So we got a couple of palm trees. We got some sandy beach, and we got some stylized water coming in. So maybe talk through like how you're thinking about the water, Trav. Are you thinking about a shader? Are you thinking about like...
I'm a little nervous about that. I think I'm going to use just like a displacer.
Yeah.
But the shader is going to be interesting.
Yeah, if we got 5 minutes to render, you could probably do what like a specular, but
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. But I'm just like getting it to look right is going to be a challenge.
right on.
There we go. We got a chair coming together too.
Yeah, deck chair. Man, Cloner really takes a lot of the labor out of things.
Amazing. And you get like, you just get one little thing and all of a sudden it turns into a chair.
Exactly. Let's check in here on the chat room. Lightsabers save lives, exactly, and chop off limbs. All right, y'all. Let us know if you have any other thoughts in here or any questions about World Design Champ. This is just a quick little insight from me. Is that this is something, this idea that like two designers going head to head was something that I saw back in the day. I think it was Adobe and a couple of great design agencies worked on this thing called Layer Tennis. And it was something where they actually passed back and forth this Photoshop file and people added to it. Like one design team added to the Photoshop file, passed it off, and somebody live tweeted this whole thing. And I remember watching it, I think back in 2014 and being really excited by the potential of it. And so since then I've been thinking like, wow, this could be really great doing like an esports kind of athletic version of design and see what people can really do in a short time span. So that's a little bit behind the scenes around like how we've been putting it together. And then this year we finally got the team on board. We got some artists on board, and yeah, we're here today doing our first one. So for me, it's a little bit of a dream come true.
We're checked in here full with Linus.
How are we
Starting
on
to see
time?
some polish coming together.
I'm really digging the colors already. Like, it's pretty snazzy.
Yeah,
look.
it's really rich. It's cool. Let's hop over here.
How
and
we doing
see,
on time? Actually, let's give everybody a time update.
We got 16 minutes and 55 seconds.
All right.
It's going to feel like plenty until I start calling the warnings.
Yeah, I know. Yo, what's going on? Hey, I'm Rafi. Nacho, what's up? Lenny, Nguyen, Kapow, and L. I'm stressed out for them. This is intense. I know. Thankfully, I don't have to do any of this. I just have to watch them create awesome things.
Thank you for being stressed for me.
Yo, what's up? The Brit named Alex. Welcome, Toronto. Shout out. And Elijah says, pure wizardry from these two.
Wizardry.
Wizardry. So excited. Thanks, everybody, for joining today and making this very exciting for us.
We're excited to kick this off, and thanks for the participation. I want to go see, let's come back to Travis here. I want to see where we got some sand coming together.
Yep. We got some simple lighting and some... I could see Travis's scene moving already in a way, like with like a moving displacement on the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, can we get Linus to talk?
No.
Let's hop back over. Linus, how you feeling?
I'm a bit stressed here. I had some trouble with these rings. My idea didn't hold up against this. Let's see if I can save it.
I got a comment in here that from Bogetum says should include a larger timer in the corner for future battles. Yeah, so we just got the timer working. We're going to figure out how to make that happen across the board. It's just we're getting
totally
the hang
timers
of all
are actually like really tough to do because in streaming software, like every time you change a scene, the timer resets, which is crazy. So I actually figured this out with Ecamm. That was how we pulled this one off.
Yeah, so we're going to get it tighter and tighter as we move along. In fact, like it took us a while to get the show moving because of all these different streaming softwares like OBS and StreamYard. They didn't really have the setup that we needed. So Lightstream really came through on this, and it's like a full-on production suite. So we're just
shout out to Lightstream. It's really great. Yeah, we tried a lot of other platforms, and bringing everybody in, as well as music and timers and everything was quite a thing.
Right on. And we got Sean DeNicola. What's going on? Says, man, this is so wild to watch, having absolutely zero design background. Well, welcome, and that's perfectly fine. There's a little bit of learning here, but really it's just about seeing some pros under pressure.
Under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. We tried OBS a bunch, but it really this software is way more advanced, in fact, and we can just see the future happening and like inserting and getting it more and more refined. So
getting like a direct pipe into someone's camera and screen share, it was a lot better than just pulling a browser source. So that was one big deciding factor.
All right, so let's
look at that.
Let's check in with our boys. So yeah, loving the colors, Linus. Really, really dope.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what the actual the piece is going to end up being like zoomed out, but yeah, already.
Exactly.
Let's
look over here at Travis's. We got a little bit of water going on.
It's really amazing how Travis pulls together scenes, like just very quickly kind of blocks in things. And I think personally, just from a technical standpoint, that both these gents are constantly busy and working in cinema is one of those things that allows them to jump in and very quickly come up with a concept like on the fly. It's not as easy. Actually, I know it doesn't look easy, but it's not as easy as it doesn't look.
Yeah.
I wish my content browser was a little more organized.
So
what you got, Linus?
I'm in trouble.
Don't worry, I am too.
All right. Also, speaking of being in trouble, we got 11 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock, which means
we got 10-minute warning coming up here in a minute.
Yeah. And remember, a minute before the end, you got to hit that render button.
Yeah.
I love seeing the use of space in both pieces. Just so interesting to see how these pieces are coming together.
Yeah, and just while we're at it, let's talk. Just reading the chat room here. It says, did any of us see Nick from GSG's newest video about his amazement of using a GPU renderer for the first time? Seeing both of these guys use Octane, Redshift, and being a Redshift user myself is pretty great. Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of GPU. Like, ever since I got my PC a couple of years ago, I never looked back. I started actually cinema, like my first Instagram stuff was on an iMac using Arnold. And so like waiting for each render to go out was like a massive process, even though the iMac was fast. So yeah, GPU rendering, no looking back.
Maybe one of these episodes we should do a Flash battle. Macromedia.
Careful, which actually I got a notification saying they're discontinuing Flash after December, which is the end of an era.
Wow, that's amazing.
But what would be very cool, which I was going to talk about for a couple minutes was or less, is about the future of World Design Champ. So anybody in the chat room and people who watch this later, the show is really going to we're going to try and make this a regular occurrence. If not every week, at least every other week. Please check out worlddesignchamp.com, follow us on Instagram, and let us know if you'd like to participate. We're going to vet everybody individually and see like if your camera works, if your screen works, and like what type of style and
10-minute warning.
Yeah, 10-minute warning.
Just
exactly.
calling that out.
Right? And so we're going to grow this show. We'd love help from the community, and we're going to try and get like Blender versus Blender, Houdini versus Houdini. If you're an illustrator, we can put Illustrator versus Illustrator. This is for all creatives. It just so happened to start with Linus and Travis here because these are my boys, and it's in that style and that Instagram hotness right now.
I've seen on Linus's here, I've seen a few different elements that have sort of come in and come out and gone, and I'm still curious with 9 minutes left.
I think he's hitting his stride right here. Like I can sort of see what he's doing now. Like it's a recursive element taken from the smaller lifesaver, and it's going to look like one of them is in front, one of them is behind. I'm curious to see where Travis is going because Travis is getting real complicated up in here with some area lights, some light samples.
My idea just broke. I think I can save it somehow.
Oh wow.
I might read the comments, but this could really distract Travis because they're just like fawning over how good looking he is. So I think we might want to like shelf those comments for a moment. Al is like, I'm not sure. Travis, don't look at Twitch.
That would be funny if everybody stops with 8 minutes left and they're like checking out comments.
Straight up.
I still get. We've been on this one thing here with Travis. I'm so curious to see where all this sort of detail's going.
This is that type of thing where you get into lighting a scene and then your brain is like, I need to make it as good as possible. So you start playing and fiddling and I think Travis is having a battle in his own head about like how detailed do I go?
Oh, that's a good call. Because it's amazing to me when you first start and all the elements sort of come together really quickly, and then when you shift over and start focusing on detail, that you kind of it's just the little incremental movements.
Totally. I quickly want to just talk about it before we get to the end of the battle. So today, and for the first few battles, the judges are going to be me, Kyle, and we're going to get the audience to vote. And we discussed it internally, and we figured that this is the best way to start because getting in guest judges is kind of a tricky thing. Getting these two gentlemen to join was enough of a lift. So sometimes, that could be a conflict of interest, but this is all in good fun for now. So we're going to cast our votes and try and be as objective as possible. And in the future, we're going to definitely work to getting guest judges on the show and also guest artists to come in and kind of compliment on it. So somebody says, can we do MS Paint next? Maybe not next, but
I'm down.
Very soon. Yeah, exactly. Kyle versus
do this.
Somebody in MS
I'll
Paint.
use a pencil. I'll use a line tool. Quick shout out, speaking of voting, we're going to have in just about a minute or so, we'll release a Twitter poll. And you'll be able to see the link in the chat. Go there and start casting your votes. Once we call time and we do 5-minute render, then we'll start sort of checking the Twitter poll.
Right on. Let's check in with our artist, Linus. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm trying to say this as possible. But I feel good. I was a little bit shaky at the beginning, but I feel better now.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Trav, dare I ask, how you doing?
Ooh, it's interesting. Trying to figure out if I want to do. I mean, I was trying to do like realistic sand. I decided, nope, that's too much time.
So stylized sand it is, stylized water.
More stylized.
Colorful beach ball. Love it.
Just a quick heads up for everybody. We have 5-minute warning. So 5 minutes to go before mice down.
Exactly.
Back to Travis.
So obviously, guys, this is really not a lot of time to create a render for everybody in the audience, and we know that. But I think it's actually interesting to see how far you can take something in this amount of time, and potentially in the future it could be a little bit longer, maybe 45 minutes. But this is just us figuring out how to do the show in real time. Brit named Alex says, "Are we going to upload these streams to YouTube?" Absolutely. These will definitely be archived on Twitch and YouTube, and we'll take snippets of them and put them on Instagram as well for people to check out.
Yeah, that's a good shout out.
I just see his mustache is amazing. Travis noticed me. Senpai. Senpai noticed me.
My friends are the best.
Your friends are the best.
Let's zoom in here on Travis. I want to see how this is coming together here.
It's coming.
All right, 3.5 minutes, gents.
Yeah.
Getting down to the wire
Push
here.
in here on. See how Linus is doing.
Oh, no.
3 minutes, Linus. You got plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty.
I would say that is a quick shout out. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So if making some final decisions would be good before we say hands up.
Carlo Ray says, "Go Trav." Yeah, super appreciate everybody who showed up today. So
Yeah, thank you.
have an audience to get this kicked off right.
We're just under 3 minutes.
Let's Play Rough says Team Linus. Hell yeah.
Ryan, Linus is focused.
I know everyone is like so focused right here. The intensity is peak.
Oh, I saved it pretty much, but it's still a
Never
failure.
really how we want.
Strangle says, "Go Linus." All right, we got a pretty even split right here for both gents. I don't even know who I'm rooting for. I kind of I want to make sure that we're not like, there's no losers here, but really like both these cats are amazing. So
Yeah, totally.
That it is important.
Don't forget the Twitter poll for everyone out there. Make sure we got about 2 minutes left. So if you've got a good sense of who you'd like to cast your vote for, go do that.
Okay, my notes.
Yeah, coming in here, home base almost.
We got 1:30.
My idea was to outsmart Travis on this, but I guess I took a hard road on this amount of time, I guess. But
Oh, Strankle says, Tobias. What's going on, Tobias? Nice to see you. Welcome.
All right, we're just coming into the 1 minute mark here.
Elijah says, this is how intensely Travis stares at his screen on a daily basis.
It's pretty accurate. You guys do well enough.
Pretty much.
All right, we're just inside 1 minute. You start finishing up. Give it one last look.
All right. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I need some Star Wars.
Dun, 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 dun. Wait, is that Star Wars?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or Indiana
Make
Jones?
a screen crawl overlay.
Exactly. In a galaxy far, far away.
In the world. Yeah.
20
Two
seconds.
designers.
All right, 20 seconds, y'all.
20 seconds. We're coming in. 15. 10 seconds. Last looks.
9, 8, 7, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. All right, that's it.
That's it. Hit render, mice down.
Oh man.
Render and mice down.
First battle is in the books, gentlemen. Thank you.
Absolutely, that was amazing.
All right, yeah, pull up your renders and let's see them cooking.
Yeah, let's look here. We'll go to Travis's
My heart rate.
full screen shot.
Exactly. How's your blood pressure?
Yeah. We'll have a WDC app that goes to an Apple Watch just to make sure everyone's in
All
good
right,
health.
so make sure you've cast your vote on our Twitter poll.
Yeah.
You lost me. I'm coming back.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
So let's check in with our battlers first while these renders are cooking. We got 5 minutes basically on the clock, give or take, while these renders get finished. Let's start with Linus. How did you feel about the battle? How do you feel about your render? Tell us anything you feel right now.
Yeah, I knew Travis was like this very fast technical guy before we jumped into this. I thought I had to outsmart him in some way. So I came up with an idea to make this impossible illusion triangle out of everything that you possibly could throw at me. So I thought this one would be pretty good with a series ring and it's supposed to be a blanket laying on a cube of sand and all cloned up to this Penrose triangle.
So maybe just quickly explain how you did the Penrose triangle. You used a spline wrap.
Yeah, this is like one of the most asked questions on my Instagram. How do you do that? It's like a completely perspective-less camera that makes the triangle look like it's together, but it actually is the ends. It's what do you say? It isn't the way it looks. So
Okay,
and that's where I ran into problem when I was like hiding the seam, so to speak.
So why don't we do this? What could be cool maybe is like, obviously, like when we're doing the recap, this could be cool to do a post with this image or a story where you explain how that was done, or maybe get people behind the scenes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because I really dig it. I think it's such a cool effect. Cool. Thank you. Travis, how you feeling, bud?
I don't know. I thought I was trying to think of an idea while I was modeling, and it looks okay. I wish it was. I wish we'd had more time, but I think it's okay. I mean, I had to shift into like coloring. I feel like I wasted too much time on the water and the sand when I was doing the realistic textures. So I just kind of switched over quickly to more of like a cartoony thing, but I just had to use like a noise as this like to break up the sand. So I don't know. It's not my best, but I did it in 30 minutes. So whatever.
Hell yeah. Let's take a look at the audience and see if there are any comments. So, woohoo! What a statement! You both did amazing. Let's see. Let's Play Rough says, please make these episodes available. We shall. Iris Draws says, both look amazing.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Love the illusion. Same.
I love everyone digging in and commenting and participating. That's awesome.
Yeah, fantastic. So
let's run through sort of judging really quick, sort of how this will go. Again, just a quick note. 2 out of 3 points. So I'm going to look at things from an aesthetic perspective, and then Level Bevel will be looking and judging from a technical perspective, and then we will go to, if we need to, as a tiebreaker, we'll go to the crowd vote.
Cool. So I think, are we good with the renders? Are they done?
Yeah, mine's done.
Yeah.
All right. So that was roughly 5 minutes, I think. Renders are. So, let's go into judging.
Judging. All right. Well, I'll kick it off. We'll start here with Travis's. I I love seeing how this came together, especially the textures on the palm trees. It was interesting to watch it evolve, and especially sort of the first half where everything sort of comes together, and then was sort of looking at the details start to come together. So yeah, I think it's interesting, and especially you got the water in there as well. So cool environment set up. Let's go here to Linus's. I was in suspense the whole time because I couldn't tell you where we were going, but it was really cool to see the sort of the life preserver, the ring come together, and you could really tell the sort of beach theme in there. But the sort of optical illusion effect is really interesting. So cool. I think I've got my vote.
Okay, great. The votes will be revealed after we both looked at the pieces. So I'm going to look at Travis's screen right now.
Let's do it.
Nice. So looking at Travis's, purely aesthetically, I'm going to reserve that judgment. I think they both look really great. Let's just look at technical aspects of it. I think in terms of how many objects Travis got in there, it's very impressive. They all look stylized and really fit the theme well, and also fit each other well. They go together. Good use of the cloner object to create the beach chair and the leaves of the palm tree, and of course the bark of the palm tree. I think the water and the sand are kind of midway through being built, so those are not fully fleshed out, but definitely still work in the stylized form. So I think it's a quite impressive technical feat for such a short amount of time. I would say, yeah. So let's take a look at Linus's screen.
All right, Megan, switch.
Yep, so I love what Linus did here in terms of composition, setting, and really I think what stands out here is the use of lighting and the use of materials on the lifesavers, and really the edge of the cubes that kind of turn the corner on the right-hand side. In addition, the technical use of the spline wrap and creating this optical illusion is pretty advanced and unique to Linus. So yeah, not a lot of objects in here, but what objects are in here are very well executed. And in terms of Day at the Beach, I think it's interesting thematically. It's definitely taken it to this more abstract place, but obviously, like if you look at it, you're going to get that it's a lifesaver, and you're going to have that implication that it is beach related or water and sea related. So I have my vote.
Awesome.
So quickly, yeah. So I think the way we're going to do it is we're just going to hold up fingers for who we think voted. So we do it together. And if we both vote together, then that will be the winner. And if we have a split vote, then we will go to the audience vote, and that will be the tiebreaker.
All right, let's we'll head over here to the winner screen, and the winner.
The
winner camera will be hiding behind this.
Right. So
box.
We're going to hold up fingers, 1 for Travis, 2 for Linus, in a count of 3, 2, 1.
2.
There it is.
So Linus, you don't need the tie break. You won today's
Takes that one.
Champ.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very surprised. As I started over when it was 5 minutes left. I totally went to you know where on the stitching, but I think I got it together. I'm pretty happy with it looking at it from far away.
I'll tell you what edged it out for me. I think it was really that lighting on the very edge of your render is really quality for the amount of time, and the textures on it just really hit the spot. I really love Travis's too. I think, but Travis is such a champ. I think it was just edged it out with the quality of the render technically. Oh, I think Travis just won though. He brought the dog on. That's it. It's over.
Oh,
now who's the winner? Exactly. Actually, Kyle, you want to explain why you chose Linus? Exactly. Puppy bark once for Linus, two for Travis. So sorry, Kyle. Switch over to the screen while you're doing that. Sorry. Just we got puppy cams.
surprise.
Yeah,
There we go.
Okay, now please re-explain what you were saying.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm just the optical illusion effect and the and sort of tying to the beach theme, but really sort of bringing in something so different and unique is interesting, and I love the sort of detail on the light source that's reflecting off of the lifesaver, life preserver, life ring.
All right, quickly, just so we're not completely ignoring this, but the Twitter vote has, what's the latest? It says 70-30. 70% goes to Travis, 30% to Linus. So Travis, you won the crowd vote today.
Thanks.
It's probably the
High fives.
mustache and the puppy.
Yeah.
But coming and bringing the big guns. Let's see if the chat actually wanted to comment on this. I know there a bunch of stuff showed up, so
Got a lot of shout outs for Louis.
yeah. Brit named Alex says congrats. Though Travis, both of you did incredible for the time. Strangle Tobias says nice. Congrats, Linus. Let's Play Rough says Travis had superb composition, but not enough time for better textures. And let's see. Yeah, great. Also, all nice comments. Thank you guys so much. And the winner today gets $100 in cash. Runner-up gets $50 in cash. We'll be sending them money very shortly. We were going to do it live, but we figured instead of like taking up all your time, we'll do it right after the show. And we will be posting this as a recap. And again, please follow World Design Champ. Send us a type form if you'd like to participate. We'd love to meet you guys and gals and everybody in between and pit you against one another. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Linus, Travis, thank you guys both. Do you have anything final to say? Where can everybody
Where
find
can
you?
everybody find you? Yeah.
Instagram there and TikTok, same name. YouTube, same name. Yeah, you can find me there.
Yeah, go hit
Awesome.
him up. Linus?
Yeah, I don't know where to point.
Should go right down, right like that.
Yeah, you find
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Linus'
Instagram right there.
We'll link to
Nice.
everybody but Linus Dahlgren on Instagram, Travis Ragsdale on Instagram. Check them out. You can always follow me, Level Bevel. I'm going to be doing this a bunch and also posting rando satisfying things. Appreciate everybody in the chat room and catch you next time on World Design Champ.
Thank you, Travis.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Have a
Have
great
a good
day.
day.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.